try to figure out who I am. Not sure what I'm doing here, and the days don't work out the way I thought they would. And before you there was no one who understood. Never found somewhere I fit in.
So now we've got the Acer laptop in the office right now, and this is the Aspire 3. This got DDR4, it's got 4 gigs of DDR4 memory. It does have your normal Wi-Fi and everything like that. I think on the sides here we have got USB 2s though. USB 2s, a little indicator to show that power or Wi-Fi is on and Bluetooth on. 3.5mm jack to plug into your headphone set. And then on this side we have a USB 3 set up to 5 gigabits per second, and then a HDMI to connect to external monitor, and an SD card or a micro SD card can go in here as long as it's got an adapter. And then your internet cable can go into here, like a full-blown internet cable, but it's also got a stopper so it doesn't come out, and obviously when you're doing this stuff where you're downloading it just falls out. You don't want that, but it has got Wi-Fi, but it depends on what you're using. And it can lock on the back. Has got breathable holes for the back to keep the laptop nice and cool, but technically it's got not really needed because it hasn't really got a normal graphics card on there. The graphics card in there is an Intel 520, so it's going to be sharing some memory off the actual RAM and on the motherboard as well, because it's onboard graphics. There's a few things I like about it, a few things I do like about it. It is not too heavy, it's not too bad. It comes in about 1.5 kilos. It's got nice little hinges on here to close up the laptop and open it. It's got this obsidian black looking brushed case or chassis of this laptop. This laptop will cost you around £499. In fact, I did have a look on Amazon and it was £429.99 on Amazon with free delivery, but you can get it for £399.99 of the day of this video. Excuse me. It is the 26th of February today, so whenever this video goes up, check it out. That's what the price was before, £399. It also has a Core i3, and the Core i3 processor is only a 6006U, which means that it's like the low end type of CPU, but it's low end, but its battery can it saves quite a bit of power, and it just makes everything work all right. I did do some website designing on here. I was using it on Adobe Muse, not Adobe Dreamweaver, but you could use it for Adobe Dreamweaver if you wanted to. But it's just like when you start getting into video and graphics and stuff like that, it works quite flawlessly. It's alright. I didn't try any Premiere Pro or After Effects like that because it would have just killed the actual computer dead. But other than that, because 4 gigabytes is not really a lot when you're sharing it about. It says it's got a precision touchpad. Now, these are the things I don't like about it. The touchpad's a little bit off for me. Whenever I'm going to do something like what am I going to do now? So I want to use like the left and right clicks on here, and then I still got my hands on it. It feels like it doesn't feel accurate enough. But the chiplet keys are nice, they're quite alright to type with. It's okay to use it on a train or a bus and stuff like that, but just to be aware that when you're using a trackpad more than what you normally use, is that it will start to float a little bit to the left or the right or up and down. So it's just really good just not to, it's just better to probably use a mouse or just use it at home and stuff like that, because technically it's just not accurate enough in my eyes. But other than that, it's okay. It's got Windows 10 on there, and it's got an update that's ready to do the update on there right now. So in here it's got a Kingston hard drive or SSD or NVMe, whatever you want to call it. It will be actually saying that. Let me have a look. I'm sure it has. No, it's got a normal SD. So 128 128 SSD that's in bedded into this computer. And let's talk about the things I really don't like. So what I don't like, it's really bright. It looks like the light is just traveling right through the colors. It's looks bland. It doesn't look very nice to work with. So when you're trying to use this as a profession, you would not be using this as a profession because it's not RGB calibrated or anything like that, and you can't really do anything about it. That's the laptop that you got there. The screen is as it is. You do have a Vga camera, not a HD camera or anything like that. I'll go into the camera and I'll show you real quick what it looks like if I can find it. Oh, there we go. So there's the camera, and I can point it at myself. Look, there you go. This is the Vga camera, and yeah, it's not all that. It's Vga, and if we go to the settings and stuff like that, you've got a 16.9 ratio, 640 by 360p, 30 frames, and a flicker rate of 50 Hz, and you can't even go up, you can't even change it. So that is what the camera looks like. So if you're wanting a laptop to do Skype and stuff like that, I would definitely give that a miss because it's not very nice. The experience of like using this laptop is not really great for me. But I've seen Acer come out with much better laptops for cheaper than what this is, and the CPU is kind of weak, and 4 GB of RAM is not awesome for £500. Even though it was like for £400, it's £429.99, and it's now £399.99 on Amazon. But other places it could be different in price. But yeah, that's all I've got to say about it. It's full HD 1080p screen and everything like that. But other than that, it is, if I was going to give it like a score of, out of 5, I would give it probably 2.5. So it's up to you if you want to go ahead and buy this screen and you just want something to use it for, and a little bit rugged, because it is quite rugged little design, and it's got the outputs that you can put a mouse or another keyboard or an external HD monitor. You have got other things like that, and the battery life is pretty awesome as well because it's got a low end CPU and it's not using too much memory and it's onboard graphics, so that's pretty cool. Like, other than that, and obviously it's got it hasn't got like the best internet, but the internet is still decent enough to go over 10 meters away, so that's pretty cool. Anyway, subscribe if you like this sort of content and everything like that, and I'll see you in the next one, and leave comments down below and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. See you later.